The 15th Forum of Sir Ritossa Summit, under the high patronage of Prince Albert II of Monaco. I am very happy to interview the company Idoneus, which is based in Switzerland.
My name is Tim O'Leary. I'm the Vice President of Portfolio Development.
And I'm Niel Pennington, and I am the Head of Strategy.
How do you contribute with this fantastic company based in Switzerland with an international dimension, with your expertise in the field of value for value exchange, and what are your main focus responsibilities?
Absolutely. Looking at the main focus responsibilities as portfolio development, it's key that we understand how we want the portfolio to grow, which asset classes will be of the most paramount focus for us, and then identifying both individual asset owners and companies which meet those ends so we can assist them to move value more freely throughout the world.
And for me, one of the big key issues in this sector is around privacy, trust, and reputation. It's something that, traditionally in this market is an absolute, fundamental. And from a strategic perspective, as we develop our company, it's to really make sure that that is enshrined in everything that we do.
What is the advantage of your business model for the global industry?
Absolutely. One of the things we pride ourselves with Idoneus is really it's a 22-year-old business model, physical asset trading that our CEO, Jarrett Preston, created, city and international asset trading, where we traded boutique hotels for private islands, yachts, aircraft, diamonds. So quite simply, we've lateralized that business model to utilize cryptocurrency and blockchain technology to facilitate more transactions globally for high net worth individuals. So truly it's an emergence of old school business model of trade and barter that's been around for since the beginning of time, and the new emerging technologies which we love the combination of.
Need to transform into the digital world, and our clients clearly are concerned about that as they look to the future. And there's a real risk that people just jump straight into digital without really realizing the need to protect those fundamentals we talked about. So our technology that we use is about really giving people access and visibility for really great high value trading opportunities, whilst using the blockchain technology to make sure that the value isn't lost. Because it's very easy in some of the cryptocurrency worlds where there's such volatility to lose sight of that, and to make sure that that trust piece and the privacy piece is a fundamental part of our trading activity.
How can you protect your clients?
Absolutely, there's no doubt about it. That's a critical concern that our clients do have. They all can look at what the potential upside is, but clearly they want to mitigate risk because they see cryptocurrency models and they see XYZ token increasing and decreasing precipitously on a per hour basis, and nobody understands why. And quite honestly, we don't understand most of the reasons why either. But what we do understand is the foundation of our business model, which is the asset trading side, which is building utility for the holders of our cryptocurrency, which is the owner of a $20 million yacht, for example, to be able to move into either 100% our token or a minority percent cash and the majority percent our token, and then being able to buy diamonds, fine jewelry, gold, real estate, fine art, champagne, on and on. So real tangible value at the end of the day, which is something that we quite honestly haven't seen in the marketplace. So those factors assist in mitigating risk for our clients.
Use an asset to buy an asset. So you're actually diversifying the risk of your physical asset portfolio through our technology, which facilitates that very, very fast and very, very securely, without that volatility of messing around with cash that's losing its value, or some currencies that are losing value in 30% at a drop of a hat.
Why Switzerland?
Quite honestly, Switzerland has the most intense rules and regulations in the cryptocurrency industry, and that's what we loved, and that's what our clients expect. We could have domiciled in another location or two, but we understood the strength and the confidence that's derived from being in Switzerland. The extreme AML and KYC protocols with anybody, any individual, any company with whom we transact corporately, they must complete a multi-tiered KYC AML protocol. So individuals find comfort in the knowledge that we are building a solid foundation for the long term.
Switzerland being that place, but our clients see that trust and that reputation, just running throughout everything that we do.
Fields of industries can benefit of your expertise.
With family offices, and we assist companies which sell luxury assets, goods, and services to drive more revenue. So really anything within the luxury realm is what we look at to help facilitate more transactions. That could be an individual who owns a $10-million vessel, or a piece of signature real estate, fine art, all those asset classes. We can assist and really unlock value. We're dealing with right now a family office in Europe that they've owned a painting for 300 years, which is worth in excess of $50 million. It's wonderful on their balance sheet, but in order for them to unlock that value, they're looking to be a little bit more creative, and we can assist them to that end to receive that cash Idon blend that they can then use at their leisure, however they see fit, either to buy other tangible assets, goods, and services, or to hold on to the token to see as the economy scales what will happen from that standpoint.
From local clients, sometimes it's something which is
Yes.
very innovative,
Right.
so it could bring some a little fear.
Absolutely.
Well,
So
how can we manage that? You are not therapists, obviously, but
right. So one of the things we did was, coming from the asset trading background, we understood that we had to put certain security measures in place with every token which was minted. And what we did is we had our technology partners implement a smart contract which said that Idon can be sold privately for any price in which buyer and seller mutually agree. It can be used to buy luxury assets, goods, and services at any price buyer and seller agree. It can be sold publicly on market, listed for $10 or more per token, sold for that. So what we wanted to do was mitigate the risk factor for our clients to see these wild swings. So when clients understand the extreme level KYC, AML, the protection mechanisms that we put in place, the foundational components of our business model, which is decades in the making, simply marrying the old business model with the new technology, they find a tremendous amount of comfort in all of that.
I understand.
Yeah.
Would you like to add?
Tim said it all, really. I mean, there's a worry about the word cryptocurrency,
Yeah.
and we are not a cryptocurrency business.
Yeah.
We have a digital payment token that allows us to transfer value. They're worried about the volatility. Well, as Tim said, publicly it cannot be valued any less than $10, so that your highly valued asset, while it's being traded, suddenly doesn't become, instead of being worth 50 million, bought for 5 million, right? So we've ticked that box. And I think the third thing is around privacy and guarding their privacy and trust and their data, and we're very, very strong on that. And one of the things that we have got within our offering is a super additional private viewing room for very sensitive, high-value assets that has an even more stringent level of security around proof of funds to be able to even view those.
Which kind of size, which kind of clients, you told me about the clients, but I would love to know which target of company could enter in your expertise.
Absolutely, that's a great question. So truly, we are seeking partners who are in the luxury space. So one of our partners is a watch company, a smaller firm, but they produce fantastic watches. And so it's not about necessarily the absolute value of the asset and the scale of the company or their reach. It's simply providing more options for our token holders to spend their Idon. And what they want to spend their Idon on is luxury items. So that could be a champagne house that we've partnered with, a watch company, or one of the finest jewelry makers, Takat Jewelers, who is one of our partners as well. We've also created a partnership with one of the top 3 diamond wholesalers in the world. We'll be onboarding $300 million worth of GI certified stones that can be purchased with our token. So we are very open to the size and scale of companies with whom we deal with. Of course, integrity and creating an exceptional product is paramount to what we look for.
Being a non-physical activity somewhere, do you have a physical approach with the client and they come to meet you up in Switzerland, or you come to see them in London? How does it work?
So one of the amazing things, if I can say, one of the positive things about the pandemic from a business perspective has been the openness of people to have video chats and to really build rapport in that regard. And that really accelerates business models in general, particularly ours, where we can get to rapport and build that trust and relationship with individuals over the phone via video conference call. A motor yacht they no longer wish to own, an old master's painting that's been in the family for hundreds of years, or a personal residence in Europe which is worth tens of millions of euros, but they can't find a check writer at this moment in time. Once we're able to understand what they're looking to achieve and they're able to understand what we offer, then we're able to build that rapport through the new technology spaces. So we always love to meet our clients in person, but we're able to scale the business in a manner through these technology platforms where we don't have to fly for these initial visits.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
It was a pleasure.
It
Thank
was
you.
fantastic.